You've survived the day. You've smiled when you were tired, pushed through when your body screamed for rest, kept going when your soul whispered, I can't do this anymore. But now it's just you. The silence. The darkness. And a God you forgot to talk to. If you're watching this at night, if your heart feels heavy, if you've been running on empty all day, you're exactly where you need to be. Tonight isn't about perfect prayers or fancy words. Tonight is about coming home to the one who never left you, even when you left him. If your heart is tired tonight, if you need to remember you're not alone, type, remind me, God, in the comments. Let him meet you here. Let this be your safe place to breathe. Because what I'm about to share, it's not just a prayer. It's a conversation with the God who's been waiting for you all day long. Life moves so fast, God, sometimes I don't even realize I've left you behind. This morning started like every other morning. The alarm screaming at me before I was ready to face the world. And in that first moment of consciousness, that split second when I could have said, good morning, God, I reached for my phone instead. Work, notifications, errands, bills, emails, texts, noise, pressure, deadlines, plans that changed, people who needed me, problems that couldn't wait. I woke up with good intentions, Lord. I really did. I told myself I'll pray after my coffee. Then it was I'll read the word at lunch. Then I'll spend time with you tonight. But suddenly it's 11 p.m. and I haven't even whispered your name. How does this happen? How do I go from sunrise to sunset without really seeing you? How do I move through your world, breathe your air, use the strength you give me and somehow forget to say thank you? I tell myself I'm too busy. But the truth? The real truth? I'm too distracted. I chase what looks urgent and ignore what's eternal. I respond to every notification on my phone but miss your gentle voice calling my name. I make time for everyone else's needs but somehow can't find 5 minutes for the one who gave me everything. I scroll through other people's lives for hours but I can't sit still for 10 minutes to talk to you. And the worst part? The part that breaks my heart? I don't even notice. I'm so caught up in the noise that I forget what real peace sounds like. I'm so busy making a living that I forget how to live. I run from meeting to meeting, from task to task, from problem to problem. And you're right there, in the traffic jam I'm complaining about, in the difficult conversation I'm avoiding, in the moment of beauty I'm too rushed to notice. You're in the sunrise I missed because I was staring at my phone. You're in the smile of the stranger I walked past. You're in the quiet moment between the chaos when I could have called your name, but I filled it with more noise instead. God, forgive me. Not just for the big sins, but for the small rebellion of forgetting you. For treating you like an afterthought. For making you wait while I chase things that won't matter in eternity. For making you feel invisible when you're the only one who truly sees me. But here's what breaks me and heals me at the same time. Even when I forget you. You remember me. While I scrolled past you this morning. You watched over me. While I was too busy to pray. You were protecting me in ways I'll never even know. You guided me through traffic when my mind was everywhere else. You gave me wisdom in conversations I thought I was handling alone. You provided strength for challenges I faced without even thinking to ask for your help. I forgot to invite you into my day, but you walked with me anyway. Through every hour, every decision, every moment of stress and every moment of joy. You didn't guilt me. You didn't punish me. You didn't withdraw your love because I withdrew my attention. You loved me quietly, faithfully, consistently. While I was chasing temporary things. You were working on eternal things in my life. While I was focused on what I could see. You were moving in ways I couldn't imagine. You knew I'd end up here tonight. Tired. Searching. Remembering that I need you more than I need air. You've been waiting for this moment. Not impatiently. Not angrily. But like a father waiting for his child to come home. Like a friend who never stops believing in the friendship even when the friend forgets to call. You know my heart better than I do. You know I didn't forget you because I don't love you. I forgot you because I got lost in the noise. Because I'm human. Because I'm weak. Because I need you to remind me who I am and whose I am. And even now, even as I'm talking to you, I can feel you smiling. Not because I finally remembered you, but because you never forgot me. You've been proud of me today in ways I don't even understand. Proud of my kindness to the grocery store clerk. Proud of my patience with my family. Proud of the way I helped a coworker even though I was stressed. You see the good in me that I can't see in myself. You see the progress I've made, not just the mistakes I've made. You see the heart behind my failures, the love behind my imperfections. While I was judging myself for forgetting you, you were loving me for being human, for being real, for being the child you created me to be. You know I'm not perfect. You've never expected me to be. You just want me to come home, to come back, to remember that I belong to you. And that's what breaks me in the most beautiful way. I spent the day feeling guilty for not being enough, and you spent the day loving me exactly as I am. I thought I had to earn my way back to you, but you never let me leave. I thought I had to have perfect words, but you just want my honest heart. I am so loved. So seen. So known. So accepted. Even when I forget. You remember. Even when I'm distant. You're near. Even when I'm silent. You're listening for my voice. God, how is your love so strong? How is your patience so deep? How is your grace so wide that it covers every moment I forgot to thank you? I don't deserve this love, but I'm so grateful for it. I don't understand this grace, but I'm desperate for it. It's late, but I'm not too late. Tonight I come back. Not with perfect words or impressive prayers. Not with a list of promises I might not keep or resolutions that might not last. I come back with what I have. A tired heart. A scattered mind. A soul that's been running all day but finally remembers where home is. I don't need to impress you, God. I don't need a script or the right theology or the perfect posture. I just need to be real. I just need to be here. I just need to be me. You've been here the whole time. In the background of my busyness. In the silence between my thoughts. In the breath I take without thinking. In the heartbeat that never stops. And tonight, finally, I see you. It's like a child who runs and plays all day, forgetting to check in with their parents. Getting so caught up in the adventure that they forget they're not alone. And then, when the sun sets and they're tired and a little scared, they remember there's a home to return to. And the parents don't say, "Where have you been? Why didn't you call? Don't you care about us?" They say, "We've missed you. We're so glad you're home. Come here. Let us hold you." That's you, isn't it, God? That's how you love. That's how you welcome me back. Not with shame or guilt or lectures about how I should do better, but with arms wide open. With relief in your voice. With joy that I remembered where I belong. I've been running all day, God. Running from task to task, from responsibility to responsibility. But also running from you. Not because I don't love you, but because I forgot how to be still. I forgot how to listen. I forgot how to just be. But tonight I stop running. Tonight I walk back to you. Slowly. Honestly. With everything I am and everything I'm not. I bring you my successes and my failures. My moments of joy and my moments of anxiety. My productivity and my procrastination. My kindness and my impatience. I bring you the conversations I handled well and the ones I wish I could redo. The decisions I'm proud of and the ones I regret. The love I shared and the love I withheld. I bring you my humanness. My beautiful, broken, complicated humanness. And I trust that you want it. All of it. The good and the messy and the in-between. Have you been running too? Have you been so busy living that you forgot to live with God? Have you been so focused on the urgent that you forgot the eternal? You can walk back tonight. You don't have to wait until tomorrow. You don't have to get your life together first. You don't have to be perfect or have the right words. You just have to be willing. Willing to stop running. Willing to remember. Willing to come home. God is not angry that you forgot him. He's not disappointed that you got distracted. He's not keeping score of your spiritual failures. He's just waiting. Patiently. Lovingly. Hopefully. And if you're like me, if you're tired of running, if you're ready to remember what peace feels like, then join me. Join me in coming back. Join me in laying down the weight of the day and picking up the rest that only he can give. It's time to pray. Not because we have to, but because we get to. Because we're invited. Because we're loved. Because we're home. God. I'm here. Tired, but here. Distracted all day, but focused on you now. I didn't give you my morning. The first thoughts, the first words, the first moments of consciousness. I gave them to my phone, to my worries, to everything except you. But I give you my night. These quiet moments when the world finally stops demanding my attention. When the notifications stop. When the to-do list can wait. When it's just me and you and the darkness that somehow feels less dark because you're in it. I give you my tiredness. This bone-deep exhaustion that comes from trying to be everything to everyone except myself to you. I give you my scattered thoughts. The way my mind jumps from worry to worry, from plan to plan, from regret to regret. Take this mental chaos and replace it with your peace. I give you my achievements today. The things I'm proud of, the tasks I completed, the moments I showed kindness. I don't want to take credit for the good you did through me. And I give you my failures. The moments I lost my patience. The times I chose selfishness over love. The opportunities one missed to represent you well. I don't want to carry this guilt anymore, God. I don't want to replay my mistakes or rehearse my regrets. I want to leave them here, in this prayer, in your hands. And if you let me wake up tomorrow, if you give me another day in this beautiful, broken world, I'll give you my first breath. Before I check my phone, Before I start the mental checklist. Before I let the world rush in with its demands and distractions. I'll breathe your name. I'll remember I'm not alone. I'll start the day with you instead of ending it trying to find you. Tonight, I lay down every burden I've been carrying. The pressure to be perfect. The fear of failure. The worry about things I can't control. I lay down my need to have it all figured out. My desire to be impressive. My tendency to carry the weight of the world on my shoulders. I lay down my regrets about the past and my anxiety about the future. I lay down my pride and I pick up your peace. That peace that doesn't make sense. That peace that doesn't depend on my circumstances. That peace that comes from knowing I'm loved, I'm seen, I'm held. God, if I forget you again tomorrow, if I get caught up in the noise and the rush and the endless demands, remind me tomorrow night, and the next night, and the next, until remembering you becomes my rhythm, until my days begin and end with you, until talking to you becomes as natural as breathing, until I stop compartmentalizing my life into God time and everything else time, until you're not just my Sunday morning God or my crisis God or my bedtime God, but my every moment God. Help me remember that you're in the mundane moments, in the traffic jams and the grocery store lines, in the difficult conversations and the simple pleasures. Help me see you in the people I meet, hear you in the silence between words, feel you in the space between heartbeats. Make me aware of your presence, not just when I'm praying or reading your word or sitting in church, but when I'm working and laughing and crying and learning and growing and just living. Because you're not separate from my life, God. You are my life. You're the reason I wake up and the peace I sleep in. You're the love I share and the hope I carry. You're the strength that gets me through and the joy that makes it worthwhile. I don't want to forget this anymore. I don't want to sleepwalk through my days. I don't want to be so busy making a living that I forget to live. So remind me, God. Gently, patiently, consistently. When I'm rushing, slow me down. When I'm worrying, whisper your promises. When I'm feeling alone, remind me you're always here. And when I'm tempted to forget you again, when the world gets loud and demanding, remind my heart what it feels like to be home. Amen. It's not too late. Not for prayer. Not for peace. Not for connection with the God who created you and loves you and has been waiting for you all day long. He doesn't need your perfection. He's never needed your perfection. He just wants your presence. Your honest, messy, beautiful presence. So if you forgot him today, if you got lost in the noise and the rush and the endless demands of life, give him your heart before you sleep. This doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be long or eloquent or impressive. It can be as simple as saying, God, I'm here. I'm tired. I need you. And that's enough. You are enough. This moment is enough. If you're still watching, if you made it through this entire prayer, God is tugging at your heart. This isn't coincidence. This is appointment. This is him reminding you that you're not alone. Type "Remind me, God" in the comments. Say this prayer out loud. Share it with someone who's running on empty, someone who needs to remember they're loved. Let this be your night of return. Your night of remembering. Your night of coming home. Because tomorrow you'll have another chance to remember him. Another opportunity to start your day with him instead of ending it searching for him. And if you forget again, when you forget again, he'll be right here, waiting. Patient. Loving. Ready to remind your heart what it feels like to be home. Sleep well, knowing you are loved. Rest easy, knowing you are not alone. Wake up tomorrow, knowing you have a God who never forgets you, even when you forget him. Good night, and God bless.